cycle batteries. First thing we're going to start off with the deep cycle battery. The difference between a deep cycle and a starting battery. A starting battery is made to have power to start the car, then be maintained by the alternator, where a deep cycle battery is made to be brought down and then charged back up. So the technology and plates inside the battery are all different between the two batteries. If you try and take a starting battery and use it as a deep cycle battery, you're going to lose the life of that battery because it's not what it was designed for. Deep cycle batteries come in different sizes. You can run 6-volt batteries as deep cycle batteries, and you can also run 12-volt batteries, are your most common deep cycle batteries. The 6-volt batteries, if you take two 6 volts, the positive and the negative up together, they'll give you a 12-volt battery. This is a series connection. So this setup here will give you 232 amp hours, where one 12-volt battery will give you about 90 amp hours. Then you could do a parallel connection where you add another 12-volt battery to this to give you another 90 amp hours. So if you ran two of the group 27 deep cycles, you would have about 180 amp hours, or two of your 6 volts done together as a 12-volt, you get 232 amp hours. A lot of people don't have room to do the 6 volts. A lot of the newer RVs are putting the 6 volts into the trailers just because the 6-volt battery is built more for deep cycle use. It's rated at amp hours, where your deep cycles are rated at cranking power and amp hours. The biggest thing with the deep cycle batteries is maintaining, watching the water level, making sure they have the proper amount of charge in them. We recommend getting a hydrometer, and that's going to tell you the state of charge on the battery. Pop the caps, you take a hydrometer, and it's going to tell you if the cells are good, bad, low on charge. People have questions about deep cycle batteries getting memory. Wet deep cycle battery, like what we have over here on the table, it will not get a memory in it. A optimum battery that's a deep cycle can get a memory to it with the discharge cycles. So it would only allow you to get down to a certain point, where the wet batteries, you can go draw them down further one time, and you can do different levels on it, and it won't affect the performance of the battery. The charging on the deep cycle batteries, you can use chargers anywhere from a 5 amp to 20 amp charger. We don't recommend doing a 20 amp charger because it's going to make the battery get hotter. It kind of cooks the battery. A lot of RVs and stuff are set up to where they start putting a fast charge into the battery, and then it brings it back down slowly. So that's something you want to watch. You want to make sure the temperature of the battery isn't getting too hot when the battery is being charged, then there might be an issue with the charger or the battery. That's pretty much the basics on the batteries. Doesn't matter if you run the battery all the way down before you charge it back up. It doesn't matter. We recommend that anytime you have a deep cycle battery, that you recharge it after the use. If it's 2 to 3 hours, 6 to 7 hours, it doesn't matter. It's just going to help the life of the deep cycle battery. Deep cycle batteries sitting by themselves will just lose a charge. So we don't recommend leaving them set unattended for more than a month. You can leave it set for a month and it'd be alright. Our batteries on the shelf have a 90-day rotation life, so that means if the battery hasn't been used for 90 days, we bring it back to our shop and then we'll charge it up for 24 hours, freshen it up, make sure the water's good in it, has good voltage. So that's something you want to watch for at home yourself. We have flyers on how to maintain the deep cycle batteries. If there's any questions, we can take that now.
I always charge my batteries up once a month. Is that the best way to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, because the battery that just sits is going to lose a charge. You know, regardless, the amount of charge it loses isn't very much, but you want to keep the battery maintained. If the battery gets discharged, that's when you start running into the stuff going wrong with the battery. It's sitting there not being fully charged up.
Does it pay to buy the very best battery?
You're going to want to get the battery that, you
Yeah, that is that fairly expensive or?
Now the hydrometer, a good hydrometer is $67. We have them for sale in our retail locations. So when a customer comes into our shop, the first thing we're doing is the hydrometer test the battery. That tells us the state of the battery, and tells us if the battery's discharged, if the battery has a decent charge in it, the battery has high cell. So that's the first thing and the easiest thing to do about the battery when it comes in. We want to check the state of charge of the battery.
I noticed that batteries always get that like white filmy stuff on the outside. How do you? What's the best way to clean it?
Baking soda and water. Mix a little bit of baking soda with water, corrosion off the post. Once you have corrosion on the cable on a new battery, once you get that, I mean, it's going to be bad. There's no way to prevent it if it's there. So the biggest thing is, take a little wire brush, and the connection's really good.
Sorry, I just never.
Anyone have any more questions?
Any other questions?
Can you just use normal water to fill up the cells?
Distilled water is recommended to fill up the batteries. You only have tap water available. It's fine. It's a little bit harder water. It's not going to hurt the battery, but distilled water is recommended.
Is there a certain level where you should fill it to, or do you just fill it all the way?
You want to keep the water level a little bit ways from the top, because as the battery's being used, it's going to bubble and charge. It's going to burn a little bit. So if you get the water level too high in the battery, it's going to boil over. So you want to keep the water level just above the